Bonjour, greetings and salutations. Today we'll be making French onion soup or soup à l'oignon gratiné. French onion soup is often served gratiné, such as crouton or a large piece of bread covered with cheese floating. This modern version of this soup originated in Paris in the 18th century, made from broth and caramelized onion. You better watch the video until the end, like you make love with your partner.
Number 1.
Okay, now is the mise en place, which is the ingredient. We have onion. No, we have the celery seed. We have our paprika powder. Now we have butter. Now we have our flour or flour in English. The next ingredient is we have our cooking cream. Then the ingredient is to use our chicken stock cube, or you can say bouillon. Then we have our vinegar. A true French recipe actually use red wine vinegar, but we are Muslim, so we use the normal vinegar. It's halal. And of course, we have our cheese. We have our Parmesan cheese, and we have our Mare French cheese. Now we have our oil, and we have our black pepper, and we have our salt. We have our parsley. And lastly, we have our baguette. It must be very stale. We cannot use the real fresh baguette. It must be stale, no? So basically, there are 3 things we are going to do. We are going to be making the soup, and then we are going to be making the deglaze onion, and we're going to be garnishing it with our parsley. And for our stale baguette, we're actually going to be making our crouton. You can use any kind of bread you want. You can use your ficelle, or you can use your brioche, or you can use your croutons, or you can prendre du pain. And for the stale baguette, we are going to be making our crouton. You can use any kind of bread you want. You can use your brioche, you can use your ficelle, you can use your fougasse, or point de Germany. Now we already got our mise en place already ready. We're going to prepare our ingredient.
Number 2.
Now the first step is we're going to peel off our onion and we're going to julienne. Julienne usually means cutting your ingredient into a very thin strip, but for this recipe it's entirely up to you.
Questo è fantastico, you French are very good, you express a lot of love in your cooking, very nice.
Of course, Michelle, we are the French, we are lovers, and we're not fighters, and we cook from the bottom of our heart. We are never shy to express our love. J'aime beaucoup cuisiner. Now the next step is we are going to chiffonner our parsley, which is just chopping it finely.
Our Italian also love cooking and we are never shy to express our love. But you French people express your love at a different level. Sorry, we Asian also love cooking, but when it comes to other love like amoy love, we're a little bit shy, man.
Now the next step is to take your stale baguette. We are going to cut it down. We're going to make it shape like crouton. Now everything is ready. It's time to shred until you're cooked.
Number 3.
Now the first step is to put our olive oil. Then you're going to put your butter. Now you can put your onion. We're going to saute our onion. Oh, oui. It smells very nice.
Hiya, saute or no saute, where is your wok here, man?
Now we put our celery seed. Then we put our paprika powder. Oh, very nice. Now we already sauteed our onions. Now we're going to make it until demi-glace. Now we put our flour. Now we put our cream. Cream à la crème, cream à la del. Now we're going to use this special tool to make our French soup. Now the next step is to put our bouillon. Okay, now we're going to put our mild French cheese. Now the next step is to put our parmesan. Now we start. Oh la la. Okay, now we're going to put salt for seasoning. And of course our black pepper. Oh. Now it's ready. You can turn off the fire. Now the next step is we're going to glaze our onion.
Number 4.
Now we take another pan. So in this pan we have our olive oil and we have our butter. Fantastic, magnifique. Now we're going to put our onion.
Julian usually means cutting your ingredient into a very thin strip.
Now we're going to cook our onions. We are going to caramelize our onion. You saute first, then you caramelize. To season, we are going to put our black pepper and our salt. Now we put our distilled vinegar. Oh la la. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of water. Only a tiny bit, no? Now our caramelized onion is looking fantastic, magnifique. Now the last step is to be making the crouton.
Number 5.
First, we preheat our oven. We take our tray. Now you drizzle a little bit of olive oil into your stale baguette. Then you season well, a little bit of salt and black pepper. Now the oven is already hot, we can put our crouton. You let the crouton in the oven for about 10 minutes. Oh, the crouton looks very delicious. Voila! Now we prepare our plate. Looks very beautiful. It's time to serve.
Voila, your soup look very thick. Chinese soup are very transparent. Only put a little bit of soy sauce, also very nice. El cibo sembra delicioso. Your onion soup looks very nice, but not as good as the Italian Fettuccine Frutti di Mare.
No. This French onion soup is very nice. You have to try it first. Don't be so judgmental and don't give your verdict until you try it first. The worst food in the world is actually the British food. Soup.
Are you not trying to put the make it out of me?
Blimey. Now we take our caramelized onion and we put on top of the soup. Now we add more parmesan. Now we're going to add our crouton. Beautiful. And the last step, we garnish with parsley. And voila, the dish is ready. French onion soup. Ooh la la. Voila, bon appetit.
Ouh là là. Mangerie.
So you made to make love to this recipe. For more playlists of shrimp until you cook, I will leave the playlist over here. Au revoir.